Paul, a slightly calmer day than yesterday with a bit of Yorkshire resistance, but Notts carried on fighting, and ultimately you go into the final day with an opportunity to win.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted. You know, we knew that we had to take care of our business. We fully expected Yorkshire to bounce back from what was, you know, a tough first innings for them. We were excellent during that first innings, and we managed to get ourselves into real ascendancy in the game. The response, particularly from Adam Lyther, I thought showed all his experience and quality, gave them a platform to get back into that game. But again, a really important 45 minutes for us tonight to get us into a good position for tomorrow morning's chase.
It'd be remiss of us to have you here and not talk about the capping of Brett Hutton, which obviously happened ahead of day one. How proud is it for you to offer that to him, and how deserved is that award as well?
Thoroughly deserved, mate. Thoroughly deserved. He's a bloke I've known a long time, since he was a young man, from my home club at Farnsfield. Lots of people very proud of what he's gone on to achieve in the game. And none more so than his family, who were here yesterday to share it with him, which is also nice and really important. I think he's gone to show how important he is to this squad in the quality he's got this year with the ball and taking the new ball with Luke. They've created something really quite special, and we hope that there's certainly more to come.
I suppose he and the rest of the Steamers as well today showed what is good about them, really. Their doggedness, their determination to keep going even when the going does get a bit tough.
And in all of their cases, but particularly Brett today, 33 overs in, running in as hard as they did. They sensed the moment in the game. They've done that really well all year. It's been Dane several times, it's been Luke several times. They've been supported very well by the likes of Joey in this game, Lyndon James in games before that. But they've stuck together. They understand what it's all about. They're experienced enough to keep pushing through those situations, knowing that the game's the bigger scheme of things.
Yeah, a word on Joey. We spoke to him last night, and it can't be easy coming sort of in and out of the side, either through injury or through depth. And how well does it speak of him, the fact that he can come in and bowl and bat, indeed, as well as he has over the last couple of days?
He's a very mature young man, arguably beyond his years. And he's shown a lot of quality in the second team this year, and he's been ready to play for a while. But when a team's playing well, it's been a difficult team to get into, and other people, when you're winning, then have the right to stay in that team, and that's been hard for Joey at times. But that's not to say he hasn't deserved his opportunity, because he has, and it's not surprised me at all to see him come in and play as well as he has. But the quality he's shown, the desire he's shown, only bodes well for the future.
And you mentioned those last 14 overs, which can be quite tricky sometimes for a batting side. How impressed were you with the way that the two bends, as it were, got off to the start they did, and I suppose laid the platform coming for tomorrow? Yeah,
there's not much to gain there. You can lose a lot quite quickly. Disappointed to lose Hasib as we did. Decent piece of bowling, good catch. But then there was a nice calm nature to how we did it. We weren't looking to play negatively. We ran well, we skipped along where we could. And it was a nice platform and a nice way to finish the day after some really hard work.
Obviously, with Lancashire winning today, it means the title's out of your hands, but there's still plenty of incentives, not least beating Yorkshire, the immediate task, but also getting to the Bob Willis Trophy final as well, potentially.
Of course, and it's another game of cricket we want to win. Yorkshire are a really strong benchmark in county championship cricket. They have been for a while. And a game of cricket that will show how far we've come as a team over the course of probably the last 24 months. And that's not been lost on the support at the club this year. It's not been lost on the team and the coaches, and it's all part of the progression we want to keep making. It's about getting better. That's all we're about.
Yeah, and on that note of progression, obviously you've been a part of some fantastic sides here. How much this side do you think has the hallmarks of a side that can continue to compete at the upper echelons of the county cricket scene?
I do. I think it has, and I think it's got room to go again. I really do. I think it's got room. I think this will light the fire for a few of them to say potentially how close we've come. But knowing that there's a bit more in there will all give them the confidence to come back and go a little bit harder next time.